We're here with A&M-Commerce head volleyball coach Craig Case as the Lions get set for a couple big conference matches at home this week. Coach, you had a great week last week from your team. As last time we spoke, you went on the road. You picked up a couple Lone Star Conference divisional wins on the road. Talk about the team performance on the road first.
Well, it's hard to win on the road in the Lone Star Conference, and the biggest factor is just everybody's good. And so when everybody's good, and you got to travel quite a bit of distance in our league. So it's anytime that you can go in and you can beat somebody on the road. And I was just pleased at how we played, right? So we struggled in the first set both matches, and I didn't think we played terrible either in the first sets. I just thought the other team probably played better than we were ready for, and once we were able to start kind of putting together how teams were playing and what they were doing to stop us and what we needed to do to score. So, not only did we pick up road wins and which are tough in the league, but I thought we did it by having to evolve and had to change how we were trying to play. And so to get those wins was really big.
Yeah, and then you picked up a big big regional match.
Yep.
On Tuesday. Really good showing against DBU here at home. I was really impressed with how the front line has been playing both on that road series and then again on Tuesday. And you were able to hold them to 0-5-0 hitting, which is really difficult to do against anybody. Just talk about how the game went on Tuesday for your team.
Well, I mean, first of all, they're really good, and they lead the league in digs per set. They've got a huge block. And they're athletic, and they play a really good style of volleyball, and I was just really pleased with how consistently our team played well Tuesday night against Dallas Baptist, and I think that was kind of the thing that gave us separation, because a lot of times in a volleyball match you see it all the time. One team goes on a 4-point run, they're up 5-1. Next thing you know, it's 6-5, and both teams kind of go on these weird runs. And in that match, we played so consistent that every time DBU tried to make their pushes, we were there to do our jobs. And so I was really pleased with our whole team performance that night. And we changed lineups up quite a bit, and we did some situational types of volleyball that are really important to the way we do things, and everything kind of came together. And so that score really isn't indicative of how tightly contested that match was, because if you'd walked in the gym at most points during the match and you didn't know what the score was, you would think it was probably a 1 or 2 point set. Well, we were winning all those points and we were able to build up some good leads, but we were excited about how we played. We know that we still have to go to Dallas Baptist, and they'll be ready for us when we play them again. But it certainly was a good win, and to do it in front of our home crowd was fun too.
Yeah, and you got a couple more big matches this weekend, starting off with Angelo State. Always a tough match against them. It's a rivalry game. We knocked them out of the NCAA tournament last year, so they're going to be motivated coming in here. Really good team. Talk about the Ram Bells and what you're going to need to stop on Friday.
Well, it's one of the things that's tough about us when teams have prepared for us. There's so many players that can score, and so Angelo State, they're probably the best team in the conference right now. I mean, they've got the best record statistically. They rank in the top 1 or 2 in almost every category, and we're probably the underdog, and we're probably. They're probably the favorite team to win, even though we're at home. And so, we've really got to show up and be ready to go and be excited about the opportunity. I think that's one of the things that our team loves is whoever we're playing, the better the team, the more excited we are to play them, because, we want to see how good we are. And if we go out and we play the best we can play and Angelo beats us, then they're the better team. But if we can go out and play the best we can play and come away with the win, then maybe we can start building up some more momentum and figuring out how to do some things. But, there's not one player you're sitting there going, if we can stop her, we're going to win. There's not 2, there's not 3. I mean, all 6 of their hitters are good. Both setters are good. Libero is good. Everybody they put in the court is good. And, that's the kind of match that you love to play in, though. And so, I think we'll be excited to play it. We're not walking in here going, well, if we play really good, it's going to be an easy match. I mean, if we play really good, you know, it's going to be a tough match, and hopefully we can win it. If we don't play good, then, you know, they'll walk out of here with a 3-0 sweep, and we won't even know what happened. So that'll be really exciting. And then, you know, then the next day, we get to turn around and play a team that just beat Kingsville, and Kingsville just beat Tarleton State a couple weeks ago. So Lubbock Christian's really talented, and they play a really good brand of volleyball. I like how I've always liked how they've played. They always have good setters, they have good middles, good liberos, and their pins are usually pretty solid too. So that's going to be an equally difficult challenge once we get past Angelo. So the good news for Line volleyball fans is if they can make it over these two matches this weekend, they're going to see really high level volleyball both days, and that's what's fun about our fans. I think they enjoy watching two good volleyball teams play and get excited for that.
Yeah, Coach, we're looking forward to this weekend as the Lions are at home on Friday at 6 o'clock against Angelo State, and then Saturday, Lubbock Christian comes in at 2 p.m. Fans, we'd love to see you at both of those matches cheering on your Lions. As Coach said, we're going to need all the support we can get in these two matches. Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.